Have you ever wondered why some people succeed even though they seem like less talented than other people? They seem like they're not the most hardworking, they're not the most talented, but it seems everything's working in their favor. What do they do different? Maybe it's because they went with good timing. I'm not saying timing is everything, but timing is a big part of how you do things, how to succeed. Even though if you're the most hardworking and successful and talented person, you still won't be the best if you don't time it well. Everybody who does something competitively knows that timing is important. In a game where their defense is so tight knit, you gotta have that timing to see like the gaps in the defense before you can actually go on the attack. That same goes with life, business, and everything else. Because even though you have the best thing in mind, you won't be able to do it most effectively if you don't time it well. So, if you're wondering why you seem prepared and you're ready for everything, you fix yourself up. You've been practicing every day, you've been getting ready, but things seem stagnant. Things like, even though you do the best things, things doesn't seem to like pop off or like go well as you think it would. It's all because of timing. Like, even social media content creators understand this. They don't make a reaction video of something that just happened, like the Kendrick and Drake this, if it happened like 5 years ahead. No, they're gonna react it as soon as it drops because that's when it's most, when the timing's right. Because when you talk about that, everybody is invested in that. So they will watch your video and it will pop off. That's why people go with trends. For like social media creators, they do trends every day because that's the easiest to know when the timing is right, when trends are popping off. But in other cases, timing is very hard to tell. That's why I urge you to be patient. Be patient in waiting for that right moment. Because I know you are prepared and I know you got a lot of things in mind. I know you got something very special you want to do. But you gotta trust in everything that the time will come where everything that you're gonna do is gonna shine. Timing is very, very special. That's why, in like relationships, some of the relationships that don't work out, that last a long time, or like didn't even start, people usually say, "Hey, maybe the timing's not right. The person who I am now and the person who the other person is right now isn't in the same wavelength right now." People say that. Some people call it bullshit, but maybe it's true. Maybe one day when you're old, you meet down the line when your guys are ready to settle down, then the timing is right. But yeah, timing means a lot to everything. But timing doesn't work if you're not prepared. You gotta understand this. Even if the universe gives you a lot of opportunities where you can shine the most, it won't mean smack if you aren't prepared for it. My timing is right, but if you're just gonna go for like a half-ass attempt, or like attempt that you don't even know what to do, that's not really making most of the timing. So while the timing's not right yet, you gotta be prepared for that timing. You gotta know every day that that day is coming and you have to be ready for it. It's not just in sports that you have to do that. It's not just in business, but in everything in general. Because what if you meet the right person for you? What if the soulmate thing is real? But the moment that you meet them, you're not in a good space and you somehow fumble. You think about that. What if you fumble one day because you didn't even try to make yourself better? You didn't do the self work. So even the other person didn't recognize that, hey, maybe that person was the one. You got to think about that. What if everything that you wanted in life is coming, but when the timing comes, you aren't ready for it? Because you have to think like that, that everything is coming. So you have to be prepared for it. What if everything that you wanted in life is just 1 year away, 1 month away, and it comes unexpectedly, but it came at a time where you weren't ready for it? So timing means slack if you don't got nothing to prove. So even if nothing is happening right now, you gotta be prepared. Because that's how you do it. You be prepared. If you want to avoid a disaster, you gotta do it before the disaster. If you're not preparing for it, saying, oh, there's nothing happening yet, but what if it comes? What if the earthquake happens? What if, like, you had something happen that you have to, like, call off sick and work for a bunch of weeks? Now you don't have money because you're not prepared for it. Timing is everything, but timing means nothing if you aren't prepared for it. You gotta do the work expecting that timing to come. But you gotta live life. You have to live in the present and enjoy life. You can't just think about it and be obsessed over it. You just gotta put it in the back of your head. Like, oh, it's coming. What do I do in my free time while, nothing is happening? I can work on myself. I could start habits. You don't have to be obsessed over it. Just be aware of that fact. Because some people are so obsessed over it that they drop everything in their lives just for that. But no, you don't have to do that. You have a lot of days. You have much enough time. You don't expect yourself to get amazingly better every day. You gotta just take it step by step. Because progress doesn't happen overnight. So try to have fun with it. Try to have fun with life while you're waiting for it. Obsessing over one thing isn't how you're supposed to live your life. Things will come. I'm sure about it. Things will come. So don't obsess over it because it will come. One way or another, even though you like it or you don't. So while you're working hard, you gotta balance your life. You gotta work on, connections, like taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself is a big part of being ready. So do that while having fun. Do it with friends. Have a fun time. Start weird, quirky hobbies that you like while you're getting ready for everything. Because this life we're talking about, the opportunities are going to come and are going to go. It'll happen no matter what you do. So don't obsess over it. Just work on yourself while having fun. That's all I really have to say about timing. Don't overthink it. It'll come. But be prepared and know that it is coming and it will be coming. I promise you that. If that day supposedly happens and you remember this video, I hope you reach out to me or something. Oh, it'll make my day. So this Chris Killeen signing off.